Dad, do you win? I'm like, what? He's like, you always get to fight at the end of the episode, you lose. Do you win or lose? I'm like, oh, I'm a villain, man, I get my ass kicked again. And he's like, he's just next. He didn't want to know about it. But when I got Dragon Ball, he's like, you are Piccolo? Bow down to Dad! So, I kind of raised my son on Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT. I think that Dragon Ball is one of the best lessons about what manhood truly is, which is to say that a man is peaceful and humble and probably goofy, and he loves to play with children, and he'll play with butterflies, but if you attack his family, he will kill you. And that's it. And yeah. And that's the lead character. Goku is exactly like that. And then you have Vegeta, who's one of the villains, who's short and is always causing trouble to try to prove that he's a man. He's always causing chaos to prove himself against. And I think that's what I consider an overgrown boy, and I run into them all the time. You know, and they can be 40 years old, but they still haven't realized that men are peacekeepers, I think, essentially. So I think the Dragon Ball Z was important for me as a father. So I was really into it when I got the role. And they told me that it was a $120 million picture, and that Stephen Chow was producing. And Stephen Chow is the director of Kung Fu Hustle and Shaolin Soccer, which if you guys haven't seen those films, go get them. They're just fabulous. They're funny, goofy, violent, scary, everything that you would need for Dragon Ball to work. And I get out to Durango, Mexico, and it's a $30 million picture, and Stephen Chow is just on paper to fool us down into the desert. And they don't want to even pay for the stuntman to get made up like me, so they never used the stuntman. They just kept putting me up on wires. I still have a separated clavicle from the shoot because it was just gnarly. But I wanted my son to at least like my part of it. And
it seemed like a lot of the actors were doing the best they could, but there wasn't a lot to work with.
There really wasn't much. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. But no, okay, this is the funny ending to it. So it comes out, and I want it to hit because, frankly, we get 3 pictures out of it if it hits, and we get another chance to do it again. And then we get to do Dragon Ball Z material, and my character is going to transform into the Piccolo that we all know, because I was doing King Piccolo, it was like that. So I wanted to do. I wanted to like pump out and be Piccolo and surprise everybody.
And win a foundation.
And so my son was all excited about the movie, and so we go into the Cineplex, and he leads us into the theater, and I'm like, please man, full house, please, opening day. And we walk in there, and it's packed. It smells like body odor and hot dogs. And it's hard to get 3 seats together. It's my daughter, my son, and I. And we get 3 seats together, and I'm so excited. Something in my brain goes off like, this is too good to be true. And I lean over to the teenager next to me, and I say, is this Dragon Ball? And he goes, what? And I go, is this Dragon Ball? And he goes, no! This is Fast and Furious, man. Like, no. So we get up, and we go across the hall to Dragon Ball, because my son was so excited he let us into the wrong theater. And I'm just thinking, please, man, just 50 people. God, just 50 please. We walk in there, and including us 3, there's 5 people in the audience. And I just start laughing. I'm like, this is so horrible. In front of your children. Yeah, so no, I don't kid myself. That was not a masterpiece.
Thank you.
You're welcome.